Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Beats Studio 3 that I have right here that I got for Christmas about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to be reviewing this pair to see how good these things do in 2022, how the tech is, how the noise cancellation is, how they sound, and the design, and among other stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into a new review of the Beats Studio 3s. Okay, so let's start off with the design, since that's pretty much what Beats has been famous for, is the sound and the design quality. So how does it do? Well, I think they look good, and Beats have a trend to look great and fashion. You know, they're kind of stylish, and they since back in the days, Beats used to have their headphones across many celebrity heads, but these things look pretty cool too. They look like the Solo Pros, except a lot thinner, and instead of on ear, they have over ear ear cups. And my ears, since they're so small, they fit literally inside of this ear cup, so I get a better seal like this instead of like other headphones. That's pretty cool. So design is pretty good too. You have your Beats logo right here. This is not a button. This one is. So the left one is a button. You have the left marked and the right marked right here. So that's pretty cool. And you have the ear cups. I did get these used, so they may look a little worn on the ear cups. That's normal. But I did get these used, and they're still in great quality. Like just in great quality. But the ear cups are a little bit used. That's not a big deal because that's what you're supposed to do with your ear cups. So you're supposed to wear them. So that's not a big deal. But I do think that the ear cups, you can easily exchange them for another pair or another color if you want to mix and match colors. So this is a great color. There's black, red, white, dark blue, I think, and other colors. I'm not really sure. I don't have them memorized, but they're pretty good colors too. So I got the gray ones. They look pretty cool. These are excellent headphones right here. As for the buttons here, you have your noise cancellation, which is power on, power off. You got your micro USB, which is not lightning for some reason, because at that time Apple already bought Beats. So it was kind of weird that they didn't do lightning, which would have been way better, but hey, it's fine. You have an audio jack here, which we'll talk a little bit later. Here you got your button, one press to pause, double press to skip, and triple press to play to forward. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here you got your headphones. Here you got some mics under here, and they're pretty. The design is pretty cool. You extend them like this. Only except when you go like this. That is very scary to hear. So that's plastic, and like the Solo Pros, which have metal on them, which I think make them even better since the Solo Pros won't break as easily as these. But I've heard some people who have had them for about 3-4 years and they're still fine. So I'm gonna take the best care I can with these since they are pretty good headphones and expensive too. They're $349. I got these used for 1/3 of the price for $122.9, which is excellent. For $122, which is excellent price since I don't think they're worth the $349 mark. I will talk about that a little bit later. But overall, design is pretty cool. One thing is that this is micro USB, not lightning, so just keep that in mind. But overall, I think the design is definitely a go. They look really stylish. Okay, so let's go with the features and how do you connect to these headphones. Okay, so the features are noise cancellation, 40mm drivers, 22 hours of battery life with ANC, and 40 hours of battery life with ANC off. The fact that with adaptive noise cancellation off. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but let's just hear it. So how do you turn this on? Well, if you're in the Apple, if you have an Apple device, you press the power button right here, and then you'll see this here. You'll hear a chime, and this will light up instantly. And I think they're automatically on noise cancellation mode. And so you'll see it pop up with your iPad or your iPhone or whatever that the headphones are ready to connect. It's pretty cool. You have to have them very close by since this has the W1 chip, which allows for extended range and battery life, and also to automatically do device switching from your iPad to your iPhone, from the Mac, and back and forth. That's pretty cool too. And you get extra battery life and you extend the range, which is pretty cool. So that's the benefits of the W1 chip. So you connect, and boom, you'll be connected right away. And that's pretty good. And then from there you can edit you can customize your name and all sorts of that. So that's pretty cool. So these tend to like connect automatically to the device you last used them with. So let's say if you use an iPad, when you turn these on, they'll automatically connect to the last device that they were used by. So that's pretty cool. And you're just picking them up. That's what I use all the time. So you turn them on and they're automatically connected with the iPad. You turn them off, you'll hear a chime that it's off, and boom, they'll be off. And you can fold them up like this, and there you go. That's pretty cool. So I think these Beats do a pretty good job with connectivity. It's fast and easy. You don't have to go into Bluetooth settings. Just very fast and easy to use. So the battery life too is pretty good. Let's get into battery life, and we'll get into comfort and ANC into the sound. Just keep that. So it's good to comfort. So Beats are pretty comfortable headphones right here, and these ones are no exception. These have pretty good ear cups with synthetic leather right here. So you can see right here, and just fold this like this. You have some pretty nice synthetic leather that is very soft and cushiony. That allows for a pretty good seal. They're pretty nice and comfortable. So my ears are very small, so they just fit right underneath that ear cup right there. So that's pretty cool. And I think I like it that way. It's really, you get a nice seal Just nice and quiet when you have noise cancellation on. And when you have noise cancellation off, or just do like regular headphones, they sound better with noise cancellation on, and they sound okay with noise cancellation off. Just keep that in mind. But overall, I think these headphones, they don't have transparency mode, so just keep that in mind. These just have the on and ANC on mode. So they have off and ANC on mode. That's all you get, since this was 2017 and not 2019 or 2018 headphones. I think if Apple made an updated, and if they updated their Beats Studio line this year, the noise cancellation would have been better, and the sound would be pretty cool too. Oh, these sound pretty good. But I think the comfort is really good. You have a nice headband right here. And one thing is that I have worn these for about 4 hours at a time, or 5. I usually just wear these just to test the comfort, because I was testing it for this video. So I would just put these on and just test them out thoroughly, just to see how comfortable these are. And it turns out that these were pretty comfortable. I think you can wear them for about 7 hours at the most. So that's pretty good. So 7 hours at the most, which is pretty good. I wouldn't wear them for 9 hours. That's kind of crazy. But for some cross-country flights, or wherever you're at for some long flights, these will last you easily with the battery and the comfort. So that's pretty good. So I usually use this for about 1 hour every day or 2. But I think the battery life here is excellent for what you get here. So we'll talk about battery life a bit later. But comfort is nice. You get 40mm drivers. And I always use these at about 20% volume, because I don't like using them at 50. It seems kind of loud to me, to my ears. So I try to use them at the lowest possible volume that I can. And with the noise cancellation, I don't have to use it so high, since the noise cancellation is pretty good too. So overall comfort is pretty good. Once again, I don't like this because it sounds kind of freaky. I feel like they're gonna fall apart. So that's freaked me out a little bit about that. Just kind of scary. I think it'll break, but overall the headphones are built pretty well. This probably won't break if you're very careful with it. Just keep that in mind. But the comfort is pretty good. You get these nice leather ear cups, as I said before, and it's pretty good. You get a button right here. And as for how long I could wear these, probably about 6-10 hours, which is pretty good. So I would definitely wear these on a flight to, like, let's say a plane. Like if I'm going on a plane, I would definitely wear these the entire time. Maybe take a break in the middle, since when you're playing any sports, or like if you may take it because the ears get kind of hot. And if you play sports like basketball or soccer, or any sports where you don't move your head that much, you'll sweat right around this ear cup right here, right on the outer edge of it, since your ear is trapped in and it needs to breathe. So that's about it. So that's about how the on-ear headphones work. Just keep that in mind. But overall, I think that these things are great for whoever's buying them. For sports, they're pretty good, and the clapping force is pretty good. So it's not something that that hurts your ears. It's not as slippery either, like kind of loose. It's just nice hard clapping force. It's comfortable. It holds the headphones in place for playing basketball. I played basketball in these for 5 times. Got on playing soccer for about an hour and a half. Brought these to the soccer field, and these been pretty good. So I like this a lot, and the range is pretty good too. You get up to 100 feet of range for sports. That's pretty good. I found that if you have some bushes in the way, probably about 30 feet maximum. But I think these are pretty good for comfort. 7-6 hours easily. Wearing these on a plane ride, 7-6 hours easily. So that's about it. That's good for the comfort. Now let's get into the sound and the active noise cancellation. So first of all, let's talk about the ANC. Then we'll go with the battery, which is very quick, and then we'll go to the sound quality, which I'm pretty sure you're all excited for. So as for the ANC, we're gonna go and see how it does. For noise cancellation, I think the ANC on this is a pretty good feature. It has adaptive noise cancellation. It's not active noise cancellation, it's adaptive, which means it uses the microphones on the outside of the ear cup to detect your ambient noise and the room you're in. So if you're in a room that's not that noisy, it just has just some wind, or just nothing, it'll block out. It'll probably go at 40%, and it'll block out all of that noise, so you won't absolutely hear anything. And it's a pretty good experience. If you have never tried it before, like me, it's a really cool, surreal experience. Like, whoa, it's like you're listening in your own room with your speakers, and it's really cool. This do have stereo headphones, so I noticed both ear cups playing the same thing at the same time. So these are stereo, which is pretty good. And once you're in a noisy environment, the headphones don't immediately block out all of the noise. So say when you're in a car, the headphones block out some noise, but you'll still be able to hear some noise. And by the time you're playing music, about 5 minutes into the car ride, that's when I figured out I couldn't hear anything. So the headphones take some time to adjust to the ANC to the environment you're in. So let's say you're in a car, like I said before, and it's pretty noisy. The headphones will take some time to adjust to the environment, but overall I think they will do a good job. Once they're adjusted, you won't probably hear absolutely anything, or it'll be very minimal. And once the time you're playing music, it won't really affect you. So that's pretty good. And these headphones are pretty good. They have 40mm drivers, which are great. and they do get pretty loud, which is awesome too. For people who want to listen to loud music, I'll use them at 20% because that's enough for me. I don't want to use them at 40%. That just hurts my ears. I have very sensible ears, so any loud sound kind of hurts me. But these headphones sound great, and they're loud enough at 20% that I don't need to raise the volume anymore, unless I'm like like hearing something. So these are pretty good for the at the noise cancellation, which is a pretty, I guess, new feature. It's noise cancellation, but with adaptive. So if you once you're on noise cancellation, everything you can still hear pretty much some things, but once it gets your time 5 minutes into the place, you probably will hear less and less of that noise. So that's pretty good. Wish it was active noise cancellation, which automatically puts at 100% on noise cancellation and doesn't like adjust to it. But either way, it's still noise cancellation, and this does excellent job. And so for the battery life here is excellent. So let me tell you my stats really quickly. So I got these on Monday, a few days before Christmas. I got these on Monday. Use them for 3 hours a day on noise cancellation on. All this test was done with ANC on. So I got this on Monday and I used it for 3 hours, right? And that battery was at 91%. And then I used them on Tuesday for 13 hours. Well, I didn't use them 13 hours. I used them for about 2. But since we went to the city, we did some shopping and whatever, and so we came back and I had these on with ANC on with 50% volume playing, just some jazz playing in the background, like on these headphones. And I used them for 13 hours. Started at 7 a.m. and had them on the entire day until 8 p.m. So that's about 13 hours. So that's pretty good. So that's about 13 hours of playback. That's pretty good. And then on Wednesday, that already is 16 hours of battery life with ANC on, which is great. Just that right there will be impressive, but there's more. Wednesday is for 5 hours until they got to 5% of battery life. And then right there it just stopped. And that was insane. And that's when it got to 5% in it, and that totals for about a use of 21 hours of battery life with ANC on. That's amazing. That's 1 hour short of 22 hours. That's a pretty good claim. Would have been nice if it would have gotten to 22 hours, of course. But hey, it's still great. It's 21 hours. That's great for like a full day of travel. Or on an airplane, we get like a 20-hour flight. That's still great. The battery will last you that long on these headphones. And these are used headphones. So you can definitely tell by the ear cups that they're definitely used by the owner. But these are still in great condition, and the ear cups are great. The battery life is great. And for headphones, if you're gonna keep them for a long time, you want the battery to last as long as possible. Have a great battery life, so that when they're older, they will last about 15 hours or something like that. So this is great news for these headphones. These things are gonna be awesome. It's 21 hours, and I didn't test these on ANC off. I didn't, so I'm pretty sure I'll probably get to 36, 37 hours of ANC off. So that's pretty good too. That's almost 2 days of full 2 days of full listening. That's great. So that's pretty good. The battery life on these shocked me the most out of anything else. And to be honest, the battery life was excellent on these headphones. You're not gonna regret it. So the sound quality. Beats has had a mixed track with sound quality, as you can probably tell. You have followed Beats for the past few years. You've probably known that in 2014, 13, and 12, they had some pretty bass heavy music. Not music, but bass heavy headphones. They had tons of bass. Everybody knows that, but they were so cool. They owned about 20% of the market share in 2014. And then Apple bought them, and they toned their bass a little bit down. It's not as crazy as before, but it's still there. You can definitely notice it, but it's not as these headphones still have bass. They have bass. So if you listen to hip hop, rap, anything, I listen to some tracks in hip hop and rap, and these sounded very excellent. If you listen to jazz, they will sound okay. One thing also is that these do sound better with ANC on than with ANC off. Since you can hear your background noise, you will have trouble listening to these headphones, but if you turn ANC on, you won't have any trouble at all, and these will be much better with ANC on than ANC off. So that's something to know about. But I think that the sound is pretty good. The bass is still there. You can definitely hear it, but it's not as hard, it's not high as it is before. The mids are clear. It's very good. I'm running out of volume myself, so I don't know that much about music, but to me they sounded great. So if you're just listening for some music, these will definitely sound better than other headphones. I think these are going to be great. Of course, they don't do any competition with Sony. Sony still has better sound. I'll probably if I got the Sonys, I'll probably see that these have worse sound than the Sonys. But for what it's worth, these headphones have excellent sound quality. I feel like these do a pretty good job with the sound. The voices are crisp and clear. You can definitely hear everything. So they're very good headphones for listening to music. One thing is that the bass is still there, and so you listen to something like hip hop, these will definitely thrive in that area. You'll definitely notice a difference while listening to your speaker. So these will be excellent headphones for that. With the ANC on, these sound even better. So that's about it. That's the truth about these. These sound great. If you're not audiophile, you're not gonna be that impressed with these. Just know about that. For an average person who doesn't really care for about sound, like just wants some sound quality, but not so in focus on sound, these will be great. This will sound great, nice and clear. And for now, these are not those headphones. Probably look something else with wired headphones. So these are not the ones for audiophiles. Just keep that in mind. But I think for the wireless lag, they're pretty good. They do have a little bit of lag, about like 2 second delay in the lag if you're far away. But I still think that these are great headphones for these. They're pretty good. Sound is great, and that's about it. I should definitely buy this. One thing is that these are not worth $349. Get them at a discount, or get them used and sealed in a box, whatever, because these are not worth $349. That's an outrageous price. That's something that I don't like about it. Also, that the audio jack doesn't allow you to be powered on. Doesn't allow you to listen wired while it's dead. So you have to be on battery powered to listen wired. That's just crazy. You get micro USB. Wish it wasn't there. Very annoying about that, but it's still okay. And yeah, that's about it for these headphones. Pretty good, solid A. Don't buy this. Just don't buy it at $349 from Apple. That's way too much money for that pair of headphones, right? You should get something at least a $250 discount. You should probably get these and something else like a nice SD card or something, any headphones, or like a second pair. Just keep that in mind. These are pretty good workout headphones, and these are pretty good. That's about it. Thanks for watching. So go follow my Instagram over here. It's a new account since my old account. I still have it, but I don't remember my password. It's very bad. So I don't know it, but I got a new account, SavageYounger_789. Go follow that. Subscribe to this channel. Like the video. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.